Welcome to Death in Her Shadow. I'm Death Witchling.
I'm Shadow Phoenix.
And today we're going to be reviewing
Devilman Crybaby.
Surprise! Welcome to our Halloween special.
Woo!
Extra episode just for you guys.
Well, and for us.
Well, and for us, you know. Gotta squeeze in all that horror and gore anime into this month, you know, just right for it. So today, this anime, what is it?
Devilman Crybaby.
Devilman Crybaby.
Probably my favorite horror anime.
So you've seen this one?
Oh yeah, three times.
Haven't. So you're gonna be a bit biased with your answers.
Definitely.
But yeah, this is one I haven't seen, so I'm really excited to get into it.
Yeah.
So just for a quick summary, with demons reawakened and humanity in turmoil, a sensitive demon boy is led into a brutal, degenerate war against evil by his mysterious friend, Rio.
Just from watching the anime so many times, I can definitely say it fits into the genre of dark fantasy.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm so excited to get watching this one.
Yeah.
So I guess
it's great.
So I guess we'll catch up with you guys once we watch the anime. So now that we've actually watched this anime, what did you think about it?
I thought it was really good because instead of just having demons just evil, it had more backstory to that. It wasn't that demons were just made to kill. It's that they evolved, they transformed, and then they merged with humans and they became these devilmen, which ended up being the good guys.
Yeah,
I found that interesting.
Yeah, I think it was cool how the backstory was that, you know, before humans existed, the world was all demons. But because Lucifer, Satan went there, God, got rid of them all, like exterminated them. Mm-hmm. But they were still present in some sort of space, and they merged with humans when mankind was created. So I thought that was a pretty cool, way to put a spin on it. I really liked it. It was, I thought, a really good new type of spin on like the really regular, kind of biblical stories. Mm-hmm. And it didn't end the way I thought it would, which I'm actually really happy about. Like, I thought it would end where Akira and the other Devilmen, where they would beat Lucifer, where they'd beat all the demons and, live on and whatever. But that wasn't the case. And it was really, really cool to see how they kind of manipulated the downfall of man, and how in the end, the demons and Lucifer, they won because, they were far more powerful. But I really liked the kind of, not so much love story between Ryu, which was Satan, Ryu, which was Satan, and Akira, but the fact that it was obvious through the whole thing that even though he didn't believe in love, that he still demonstrated love towards Akira.
Yeah.
Like in him wanting to be possessed by the most powerful demon, in not wanting to fight him right away at the end, in the way that he was crying at the end because Akira died, even though he knew he was going to kill him.
Yeah.
So it was a very new take on an old story, and it just made it so much more enjoyable.
So, do you think that this anime fit into the genre of dark fantasy?
I think it did. I think it did really well because it was kind of that biblical story, like that more demonic stuff. It was a darker fantasy, and I think they did that really, really well. And as I said before, they did a take on a very old story, a very new take, and that made it so much more enjoyable. It really added to the anime itself. What did you think? Do you think that it was good for the genre?
Well, yeah, because if you went to basically any part of any of the episodes, it's like almost constant fighting. It's definitely that dark demons versus humans. And
yeah, it was definitely really really fit in there.
Yeah.
So, who was your favorite character?
Favorite character? It's a tough choice, but I'd have to go with Rio.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he's this evil genius. He's this evil mastermind that he starts his plan when he's a child and he doesn't even realize it himself.
Yeah, because his memories of being Satan are blocked off, right? So he's just doing everything by instinct.
He just does it really well. Like, he's just amazing.
Yeah, I think he is a really, really good character. And I mean, he really questions people's humanity a lot. He's a character that really makes you think. And yeah, I think they portray him really, really well.
Okay, so my favorite character is Rio.
Yeah.
Who's yours?
My favorite character would have to be Miki, the Green Witch of Track.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think it's because even though she's human, she never gets possessed by a demon or anything.
She gets killed.
I know she dies, but she is that humanity for Akira. She is so understanding of everyone, even Miko, who is her rival, who becomes this Devilman to beat her and who's essentially hates her because, you know, she's better than her, right? But she's so understanding. She's so open to she's so forgiving. She's so open to everything. She's such a sweet, understanding, caring person. And I really like people like that because we need more people like that in the world. And if it weren't for her, I don't know how it would play out in the end for Akira. I think it would be a lot harder for him to keep his humanity.
Yeah, definitely.
Akira is a close second for me, though. I think it was really cool that the reason, even though he was taken over by this powerful demon, was that, like, merged with it, was even though that happened, he still kept his humanity. I think that's because of the reason he cries. Because he never cries for himself. He always cries for other people. And I think that's because he has, just as the person he is, he has this huge sense of empathy, is able to really, you know, connect with people. And I think that's what prevents him from being taken over.
Probably,
by
Amon. Yeah.
And
Amon,
sorry.
Amon.
But I think that's his saving grace.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so since it's Devilman Crybaby, and we saw so many of them, rating, of course, is out of Devilman.
Of course.
So what would you rate it?
I would have to say my rating would probably be a 7. A 7 out of 10 Devilman. And I think that's because, while it was good, it was a really good plot, there was lots of good character development, you know, they did it really, really well in so many aspects. There was no outro theme, and it was so vulgar and so sexual in so many places for absolutely no reason. So, yeah, you know, as I said before, a little bit of disclaimer, if you're going to watch this, just be aware there are mature themes and stuff. But, yeah, I think, you know, there were some things they could have done better. Like, cut out those bits they didn't need.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe shown the relationship between Rio and Akira a bit more. Or how...
But they still did that pretty well.
They still did that pretty well. Or how Akira was they don't really touch very much on what happened to Rio after they were separated when they were younger, right? Like, how did they stay in touch? Like, what,
Yeah.
you know, they don't really touch on that. And I think that's something they could have without giving too much away. You know, especially since it was really obvious that his assistant or the lady who'd taken him away was a demon.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I like how you knew he wasn't human because of the things he did and because of the way he acted. But you didn't think he was a demon. Like, you didn't think he was a devil man. So it actually did take me by surprise when they came out with the he was Satan thing, which was really good. But yeah, I would still have to say for me, this is a 7 out of 10. Though I would recommend it as a good watch. What do you think? What would you rate it?
So with my rating, basically, like, all the exact same reasons, except I'd say 7.5, and that's really only because I'm a guy, I'm me, I kind of like the more vulgar bits, so...
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. There was a lot of action in it too, like a lot of fighting and stuff, and it was more gory. So then,
and it was nice. I liked it. It was.
So then, how do you think it did for our Halloween theme?
For our Halloween theme, it did pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and I mean, I guess All Hallows Eve or Halloween is technically based around like a demon,
the different
the
like
and
mythologies about demons and vampires and all that kind of stuff.
So it was pretty cool that, you know, for our Halloween special, we were going to touch on something that involved things like that.
Yeah.
But I think it did really well. I mean, it was kind of gory all throughout. So there is that.
I mean, you kind of had to expect it for something like this.
I mean, with demons running around and killing people and stuff, yeah, it was kind of expected.
So that's where we're gonna end the episode today. If you guys liked, hit the like button. Any comments, you have your own opinion, please share it in the comments down below.
Yeah.
Any new animes you want us to review, just post it down there. We'll try and review them.
We love hearing from you guys. Of course, now that it is Halloween, it is our last day, our last Halloween themed episode.
Our last day? You're dying?
No. But so, you know, we might not do a lot more horror-y stuff right away, but we will, like, if there's a lot of recommendations for something, we will look into watching it and reviewing it. So as always, if you like what we're doing, what we're putting out, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything. So like when we come out with these surprise days, you know, like episodes like for a holiday or whatever. So you're always aware when we come out with something so you don't miss us.
So we'll see you guys in the next video. You know I write. Bad kitty. Bad kitty.